Jahira, Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened.
Easy dubs.
You mean the doppelgangers? It is no comfort to me that my face made this fool all the easier to lead. The point remains. You meant well, Minsk. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But... this is where Minsk falls short of the understanding, Jahira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waklaren?
Wiklaren? Minsk, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Boo agrees you're a queer kind of witch. But this city is a queer place. And Minsk, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsk does as Minsk does, and charges in to make a mess, Jahira does as Jahira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
Oh, I fight alongside fools.
You hear that, Boo? We fight alongside a Waklaren again.
I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no ointments or healing balms.
Not even for Boo?
Why is her hair white?
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Did she dye her?
My friend, now we have settled the matter of the guild. I fear there is something I must tell you. You and Boo both it may shock you both to know, but Minsk and this Stone Lord, they are one man. The same one man.
I kind of...
And that same one man is Minsk. Never has Boo been more proud of my failures. I wish to believe the Stone Lord's evil was the worm alone, tainting my thoughts with foul dung. But I see now, the dawn was within Minsk all along. So I wonder, if Minsk can be a villain, and Nine Fingers a hero, must it be so with all creatures? Is there good and evil within us all? Boo calls this nonsense. Less thinking of bad thoughts, says he, and more breaking of bad bones. But still, I would hear what you have to say on the matter, my friend. It is strange. A worm sits within my skull, twisting my thoughts. But it is you that have made Minsk see the world anew. You, my friend, are the true parasite. There is good and evil in all. Let us go crack villainous skulls, so that the virtue might leak free. Yes, Boo. I am becoming something of a philosophizer. Of course, my friend. Or are we not friends? Then you have a sword at your side and a hamster at hand, whenever you need them. Unless I die, or you die, or you do anything at all to upset Boo. Now, does Boo see a question in your eye, or just a parasite poking through? Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough? Can you not? Do you not see his noble bearing? The deep wells of wisdom that are his eyes? Boo speaks of much. Perhaps one day, you will be ready to listen. Boo has a way with words that we lack. All that space in the cheeks, I am thinking.
Alright, that's enough. I guess we go to sleep.
On it.
Phew. Whew.
Back to work.
Herman, is that you?
Suppose I should have seen that coming. Zentarim aren't known for their loyalty, but I thought the bastards would keep to their contract at least. I'm too nice for my own good, I suppose. But I was in a pit, and you helped pull me out. For that, I'm grateful. You'll have what guild blades I can give when the time to take the Absolute comes. So, just tell me what you need to get us there. You have done plenty. Do any more, and the guild might have to take a special interest in you. Understood? Great.
Oh, this donut's so good. Come on.
Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab. Ha! Which part? The Stone Lords hollowed this place out. Half my crews are fled or in hiding. Orin's faceless try to pierce my ranks every day, while Gortash's toy soldiers control the streets. When the Absolute's army arrives to wage war on the city, our best hope is to make sure they have no leaders in here willing to open the gates for them. We've crossed paths over the years. Two hands trying to steer the city. Just not always in the same direction. Oh, I can't stand Harpers as a rule, but Jir is the exception. She's only really half a Harper at most.
You mean that as a compliment? I am sure.
The same way I'm not just the lowly thief, vagabond, and murderer the Watch and peers would paint me as. I happen to be a fine singer, too. Thieves, frauds, and miscreants. If it's just the Watch warrants you're reading. The Guild isn't any one thing. We're everything. All the parts of the city the Watch don't want seen, so they push us to the far side of their law. But it's not the Watch that keeps the peace, or gives justice to any Baldurian who asks, whether they can pay for it or not. It's us. If we take a little tribute in return, or tie strings of service to those we help, well, what of it? So long as we're working as one, it all runs quick, quiet, and clean. The Watch, the Council, even the Parliament of Peers, they're the clean face they want the world to see. But the Guild is the blood, the bone, the gristle, the ugly bits that actually make Baldur's Gate move. We'll be the ones still holding the gate when all those others have fled.
I guess we'll go return that dude's gold. That's done.
Considering an army of cultists is on its way to cut our throats?
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of
Would you
Baldur's
rather be
Gate.
stabbed in the gut
City of Steel.
or decapitated?
Does he say anything about the horrible presence of Baldur's Gate? City of crime and chaos.
Say.
No, He mostly avoids that topic.
How did I know that was gonna happen?
Exactly.
Would you rather be stabbed in the
About
gut
the
or
brilliant
decapitated?
future of Baldur's Gate. City of steel and justice.
Oh,
Say anything.
No, he mostly avoids that topic. Where in the hell's
Everything is Mommy. Mommy is here.
I think even they'd have their work cut out for them.
Careful! Careful! People don't bloody look where they're walking. Both these days
alright. Done with that for now.
17.
Cult. Army.
Can I? Stop shifting around.
Maybe I will. I'm not.
what did he say?
I'm just keeping an eye on Flickable.
It might be as strong as a bugbear. What's so bad about that?
Anything to pass the bloody time.
Either way, Glitterbeard was fit.
Just as well he's going down to special deposits.
What the hell? It's all funny money in the end, anyway. I hope you've come to make a lodgment. A city-sized one? And not even a whisker light. God, you're a boring bastard. Me too, I suppose. Because I'm not even tempted to scam you. Take this vault key. You'll find something by way of thanks inside. These ledgers are never going to balance. I'm a dead man.
So Minsk has turned to the absolute. Maybe there's something to this cult.
Cool. Alright, that's done. Alright, so I gotta go find this guy.
Signing up for it, don't you? Here keeps the ignorance aware.
Wait.
Rico's talking to a child. It's out of order.
My shop's pilfered every day by rugged kids. City should be for proper folk.
It's a restricted area. Top security.
People down there on the ground going around.
I don't fancy the look of those prisoners.
If Gortash doesn't want to pay us fair, then we're well in our rights to look out for ourselves.
Pays all right.
Do not be blinded by smiles and song. Evil comes in many forms. This man has tried to divide us with his lies, but no more. Today, we will have justice. Today, this man will pay.
It's not a lie! If you would just listen, I could explain!
You have done quite enough explaining, Volothamp Gadam. You have poisoned the very hearts and minds of these good, kind, gentle citizens.
I didn't think I would run into this guy again.
Lies. Your delusions, your conspiracies. Though you hide behind a mask of stories, we have seen beyond the veil. We see what you really are. Fearmonger. Here, here! Attention seeker. Here, here! Agent of chaos.
Your parasite stirs in recognition. This man is infected.
Hells follow! Today, citizens, we rid ourselves of this cankerous sore. Today, we burn away all falsehoods. Today, we will be divided no longer, for today, we rise in truth.
Psst. Don't just stand there. Help me, gods damn it! Help me!
Of course we'll save you, Volo. I think this mob has made the rather silly mistake of taking you seriously.
Alright. Alright, we're gonna save him.
What's this? Another heretic in our midst? Another mind clouded by the Disruptor's lies? Another soul to cleanse? Well, we are nothing if not gracious. Let us see if we cannot lift the veil from their eyes too. No! Please! No!
I would have thought maybe I had some water, but does not look like it. Nope, no water.
Forward.
On my way.
Incendio vivi!
This would be fascinating if it were held by somebody else!
Under their noses.
Bring me into battle.
Don't get too close. Keep it open now!
Understood. Focus, strike true.
What fools these mortals be.
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Tactical.
Need to act fast.
Death greets us all, but not today.
Got to move.
A tale for the ages.
Eat this!
You want 4 birds on the slate? You pay for all 4 birds.
We only have enough to feed you. Well, we sold everything. Very
Slipping through the atmosphere is risky business. Everybody.
Long way to go still.
Well, well, well.
You can't make us split up the family. Drew and I are risking our lives. We're not doing this for charity.
That's right.
Honey, you go with the girls. I'll find another way towards the...
The secrets I would... God! I really thought I was done for. I suppose thanks are in order. Again, what's an heroic story without a little risking of one's neck, eh? And you know what they say, the bigger the story, the more people want to kill you for it. I'll tell you all about it. But not here. Too many eyes, ears, and weapons about. Meet me at your camp.
Alright.
Slipping through the absolute blockade is risky business. Everybody pays. Captain, we have 2 children. You can't make us split up the family.
Someone would clean up this blood around here.
It is splendid to see you again, my friend. If you hadn't saved me from that mob, I'd be penning a guide to the afterlife based on first-hand experience. Perhaps you would hazard a guess as to why the mob turned on me? It is not the eyes that I fear, it is the intelligence behind them. The Absolute is merely the outward form of something far more insidious. The Lord of Murder has returned. As he did 100 years ago, Baal has set his accursed sights on Baldur's Gate. And his temple runs red with the blood of the innocent. Oren is his chosen. And like Shadowok before her, she is able to take on the savage form of the Slayer. If the Slayer is not stopped, it will slaughter every living thing in this city. As one of those things, I'm particularly eager to stop it. And there is a way. I have a study of the beast, penned by the wizard Irenicus himself. It contains all the knowledge needed to slay the Slayer. Now, I just need a brave adventurer, willing to face Baal's chosen, and to put the knowledge into practice. Wonderful! I can scarcely think of anyone more suitable. It will serve you well. A study of the Slayer, penned by John Irenicus. It's one of a kind, so do try to keep it away from the inevitable bloodbath, The Dream Eater. It is said the children of Baal are claimed throughout their sleep, ever disturbed by visions of a life of bloodshed and terror. Once they have seen too much, once these dreams drive their minds to break, they are beset by the Slayer. It is a beast of unspeakable violence that consumes all in its path, including the soul of the one who is host to it.
Interesting.
A genius, exiled from his home in the elven paradise of Soldanessala, when he attempted to seize the power of life itself, he instead turned his magnificent mind to murder on a grand scale. That is how he came to crave the power of the Baal spawn. He saw them not as living things, but as tools for his own machinations. In the end, though Irenicus took the form of the Slayer for himself, it was a Baal spawn who thwarted him, the same that saved Baldur's Gate. Quite so. I was rather hoping you'd gathered all the rest of the adventuring paraphernalia yourself. You'll need every advantage.
interesting.
Here goes.
Butler moment? Not even. Thanks for the follow, my dude.
Do these fish smell
On the slope, you pay for all 4 birds.
fishy to
We
you?
only have enough for 3. We sold
Of course they
everything.
do. They're fish.
Slipping through the
Very
absolute blockade is risky business.
I'm telling you,
Everybody
there's
is paid.
something off for that.
Captain, we have 2 children. You can't make us split up the family.
The crew and I are risking our lives. We're not doing this for charity.
Honey, you go with the girls. I'll find another way to Waterdeep.
What? No. We can't go without you.
It's the only solution. Trust me. I'll catch up to you.
You'd better. You'd better catch up to us.
All right, Captain. Just these 3 then.
You'll have to wash them all. Marek will never let you sell them like that.
Alright, so...
Slipping through the absolute blockade is risky business. Everybody is paid.
Children, you can't make us split up the family.
For charity.
Honey.
Watch this, watch this. She fell down the stairs and split her chin.
asking the impossible. Gyrometics require a steady hand and a sharp gaze. I can barely keep my eyes open. I need to rest.
You have a son, do you not? Is he as lazy and pathetic as his spineless mother?
Wait! Stay your hand, I beg you.
Prinsky's motivation sequence activated.
Tell me, Gondian. Tell me about your son.
He's not... Yes, Overseer Holt. He's frail in body and mind like me, like all of us. Yet by your grace, he lives.
And your wife?
She is... was... useless. And interfered with production quotas. You were wise to remove her from this world. Forgive my outburst. I will work through the night. This Watcher will be operational by dawn.
So
I will
evil.
allow it. But if your work is anything short of impeccable, your son will die screaming. Is that clear?
Yes. Overseer Holtz.
You can fix this. Just fix it, you stupid oaf!
Stay awake. Just stay awake.
He's worked!
Stay awake.
Why isn't it working?
Don't fall asleep.
Breathe. You can fix this. No.
Stay awake.
Work. Oh, please. What am I going to do?
Stay awake. Just stay awake.
Breathe. Just fix it. Oh. Oh, please. Please work! Why isn't it working?
Stay awake. Just stay awake.
Stupid oaf!
Stay awake.
Going to do?
Here goes.
Oh boy, Yes! Thank God.
Perhaps if I adjusted the watch's rotary. Nangufgrish of Dalor. Your nervous gait betrays your presence, stranger. You don't belong here. Who are you? What? Go away! Your presence imperils us all. If any of us attempts to escape, our kin will die. The Overseers, they have a contraption. When triggered, it will kill everyone who wears a collar. You underestimate the enemy.
The Overseers? They are Glixbran Rakthar. The collars are not only equipped with explosives, there is also a mechanism that alerts the Overseers if they're removed. One of us may be able to save themselves, but it would be at the expense of everyone else. We can't risk it. Even if we did somehow unshackle our collars simultaneously and overthrow our oppressors, there would be consequences. Our families are held elsewhere. The Overseers need only activate those contraptions they hold, and they suffer the consequences of our actions too. We cannot win. We must aid in building these Vagrun. Gungal. Aye. Even more, I'd help you destroy this place. I don't know where they are, but some of the Overseers must. You'll have to infiltrate deeper into the Foundry. Just make sure you don't get caught. If they raise the alarm, they'll trigger the collars. I will pray for you. My daughter. Her name is Obinia. Gonral Frakas Hulnish. May Gond be with you. Patience. It hasn't been long. Is this too big a risk? What if we are caught? No. There is no other way.
Alright, we'll save there.
Oh, yeah. Not used to lying low.
Go back into hiding, and I'll be right back.